Hello everybody, my name is Anthony and welcome back to Let's Play Kaiserreich HOI4 as Mittelafrika. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, we're slowly trying to push into this one province with our, pretty good troops, all things considered. I mean, these guys are a little bit weak, but that's just because of, their strength is quite low. Because we need the manpower. And there's nothing we can really do to get more manpower at the moment, which is disappointing. Because we have this modifier. The 75%, the negative 70%, I have no idea how to get rid of that, or if we can ever actually get rid of it. Also, Britain has actually done a very, they've done a comeback up in northern Germany, which is not fantastic for us. So the only thing I think of right now is get the coastal reclamation. Because we can't go through this tree anymore, because we've, it doesn't exist. And there's nothing I can do to make it come back. Like, I can't release territories or anything like that. So, yeah, I don't know how you would, we'll just never get the cores, I guess. Lovely. Oh, the West Indies, oh, they've actually landed some good troops over here. Who are you? You're Southeast Asia? You've actually landed some troops into Italy, which is fantastic, fantastic news. Italy's already like halfway to capitulation, which is pretty bad for them. I mean, if the Italians capitulated before the French, that'd actually be a little bit surprising. Our troops are actually doing quite bad. I'm going to take them out of the combat, at least for the time being. It's only Lyon. They're fighting for Bordeaux. It doesn't look like it's going too well. I do feel like that the Spanish could probably like push to this one province and actually take them out. But I don't think they're going to do that. Yeah, you guys are going to die because you don't have a port province. I mean, you could try walking here to get to the port, but I don't think they're going to actually do that. Okay, let's assist back into the battle. Again, they have pretty high attack values, but, as soon as we get into the battle with our high strength troops, hopefully, at some point soon, we'll have high strength troops. And we're actually doing pretty good in terms of everything. You know what, Germany, do you want guns? You can have, just have like, I have 13,000 guns. You know what, just take like 12, just take like 7,000 guns. It's going to give us a little bit more, points of independence. Again, I didn't need all those guns. Like, what am I going to do with 7,000 or 13,000 rifles when I don't have enough men to even use them? I have convoys, fighters, but really I don't think that's actually going to really make a big difference for what we're trying to do. Okay, so this troop hold position. Don't get in the combat because I need you to at least somehow reinforce. I mean, our troops are really good. We lost another skull because, again, reinforcing and just casualty rates are not looking too great. Germany, if you put troops here and attack, you'd be in a little bit of a better position. But I guess that's just not your style. We can see they're pushing through pretty well down here. If they can get down to Multiplier, they can maybe cut France in half. How are you guys doing over here? You guys, they're doing pretty well. So good for them. I mean, we only have like one good infantry division, and that's it. Everyone else is pretty weak. You go to Lyon. So send you to Lyon. Try to fight your way through. I mean, they have really high defenses, but, Germany, if you just let your troops gather back to their organization, you'd probably be in a better position to fight. But I don't think the AI actually wants to hear that from me. Which is disappointing, but what can you do? So what is there anything I can do? I can go up to even higher, like all adult serve. No, we are still mobilizing somewhat. Factory output, training time. Like, most of this stuff doesn't even matter because we don't need all the factories and stuff we have. So I would even go up to all adult serve. Just because now we're going to have, what, 30% modified by 30% of 30%, which is about 10% of our total population. Eventually. That's the end goal, at least. Our troop is not deployed quite yet. Because they... I mean, they should reinforce. There we go. But no, okay, now they're reinforced. I mean, the French are actually above the limit here, which should give them a penalty. Yeah, 16%. But our troops really not getting anything done here either. So it really seems, I think this is the province that the AI needs to push. AI and, now Lyon's actually getting a little bit well defended. They're putting more troops here because, you know, as we squish the French AI, their troops are going to be more and more concentrated into a smaller area. Does they only have one division in Bordeaux? That seems very odd. Who's this? Is Sardinia? I think it's Sardinia. Yeah, so the Italians are actually, you know, in a bad spot. Of course, they don't have a port. You know, if they want to take over Nice or something, that'd be actually really nice for them, I guess. I mean, Nice is worth what? 10 points? Not bad. And, you know, any province is good. We have 41% victory points. Somehow the AI has just not decided to take back these two provinces. And I have no idea why. Like, Spain. Look, these troops have, like, no organization. Just push into the province. For the love of God. You know, I can't control these troops. As much as I really wish that I could. Yeah, they're just so concentrated, and I can't throw my men away just fighting over and over again, so... Our position is strange, to say the least. And the question is also, how do we deal with the British? You know, they have a massive navy, they have a pretty decent air force. And now we gotta somehow land troops into one of their ports. And I don't know how that is going to work. I know Ireland, I think, could have earlier joined the Reichspakt. I think it's maybe it's a little bit too late for that to actually happen. Oh, the British actually land troops into Dunkirk. Okay. Not that I guess that really matters too much. Okay, so they're going to push back this tank. Again, you're attacking, like, the wrong province. Like, this is hills. That's a mountain with a fort on top of it. Like, what are you doing? Yeah, I feel like we're not... I don't want to be here. But, you know, again, there's, like, nowhere I can actually really be to be necessarily effective. Should I be up here? Probably not. Is there any chance we're going to go to war with, like, Russia? No, because I think Russia has to kill somebody or, like, not be at war. Yes. So, yeah, Russia can't be at war for them to continue on their path. So Russia's basically nothing until they either beat the Japanese, which I don't think is going to happen, or beat the Soviet Union, which apparently is also never going to happen. Because they've been trying to do it for years, and it just has not been working out so well for them. But, you know, they are going to lose. We still lost, like, twice as many men overall. Like, the Entente lost, like, 2 million men. We've lost 9 million somehow. Mostly Belgians and Germans, but I guess it's not a huge surprise. We've lost just over 100k. Which actually is only half as many people as Norway managed to lose. Yeah, so the Canadians are... I think the Canadians are in Speysdale right now. It's a little bit hard to tell. Yeah, no, they do have a handful of troops there. And they got a nice tank. Okay, I'm thinking I'm going to move all my troops to just... no, please delete this. To this very specific province. You know, I'm, again, trying to put my troops into the most... Or at least where I think they'll be the most effective. And it's going to be trying to exploit, like, a hole, like, here. And pushing our way across. Because again, I gotta be, like, you know, somewhat sneaky to get what I need done. Our troops are slowly starting to reinforce. Yes, everybody get into this province. Please strategically redeploy. Again, I don't know why. Sometimes they strategically redeploy and sometimes they do not. Please be in your actual province I've told you to be in. That would also be helpful. But even then, they've already put, like, troops in all these provinces, so what effectiveness I thought I could have has basically already been erased. Like, should I you know, I think even helping out the against the Italians probably isn't going to work so well. The American Union State's definitely going to win against the PSA. And then we'll see if they attack the Canadians, which will actually be kind of funny because it'll just basically wipe out the Entente. Because I think the Entente is, or I think Canada is the only major power in the Entente. No, the Kingdom of France is also considered a major power now. Somehow, I don't know how that happened. But what can I get done with my, you know, 5 divisions of good but very, very weak troops? Sure, whatever. You know, so they're counterattacking. They're going to be in pretty low organization. The Spanish are finally pushing through the prairies over here. I don't actually remember what these mountains are actually called. Our troops are slowly moving through. Get to where I told you to be. Thank you very much. They still haven't taken Lyon. They have not taken any of these provinces yet. Maybe one day, you know, maybe one day. So they're getting some good work done there. Again, they're very, very heavily defended. Do I assist in this battle or assist in this battle up to the north? I'm going to actually assist in this battle up here. Wait for my reinforcements to come through. So we're going to assist and probably try to push back to these other 2 provinces. Move our way to Toulouse. Yes, and just basically stretch out the French front line down to the south. That'll be fantastic for us. Are you actually going to lose this battle? Please don't lose any of these battles. We need every single victory we can possibly get our hands on. Troops are still very, very slowly getting to where they need to be. We have 7 more days until we have a free dockyard. You know, everybody cheers for that. You're at 89, 91. My troops are still, like, nowhere near where they need to be. Do we not have enough supplies over here? The answer to that question is God, no, we don't. So how do we deal with that situation? Yes, okay. Assist in this battle. Because I like to put my troops here. That is a hill territory. Okay, let's see if maybe we can make a push through. Yeah, Brazil's landed troops. I don't know how the AI can keep landing men over here and then immediately dying. Because right now, Italy actually only controls, like, this middle part. Almost all the ports are actually gone for them. Yeah, we're at 63% here. Low supply actually isn't affecting us that badly, but it's not going great. It is not going extremely well. So they're trying to push their way right here. 70%, 30%. Move my men down there. Get something done, please. We just recently, I think we need to reach the coast. Take Bordeaux, reach the coast. That should doom like all of these French troops down here. I'm really, I think Italy, I think there's a good chance Italy will capitulate before the French do. Okay, that's clearly not working. And I've almost killed one of my militiamen trying to get that to actually work. Okay, let's march in here. Assist them. They're in multiple combat, so they're taking some pretty bad penalties right now. We got a lot of troops retreating. Spain, how many men has Spain lost? Almost 1 million men. Good work there. Spain is the Italy of World War II, apparently. Just constantly throwing men against the mountains and basically making no success until the very end. Okay, so 1942. Once again, let us improve our artillery. 93%. Please make the breakthrough. For the love of God. I mean, there's still this one infantry who's apparently not involved in this whatsoever. Probably take another 3 days. I don't know how they keep losing the ports. Time and time again, they just keep losing the ports, and I don't know how the AI accomplishes that. We're 87%. I mean, we're winning, but not by a ton. We're taking pretty bad penalties right now. Our width is actually too wide, so I'm going to deploy our yeah, get one troop out. Try to bring in some more fresh troops from the our allies here. Are they all attacking still? You're not. I'm gonna get you to hold position. Try to get another fresh troop in. Because I don't want to lose these battles. Obviously, losing battles typically seems to be, you know, the opposite of what you want to do in a war. Oh, they're so close to taking Lyon. Indochina. Wait, they declared war again? Oh, Indochina's declared war in the Siamese Federation. They're still out in a weird civil war, so I don't even know what the hell's happening over there anymore. So we're at 95% here. It'd be really, really nice to get a breakthrough. Crossing my fingers. Like 92. Like, we're so close. So close. So they're at 97 to take Lyon. You know, there's 17 million people have died in just the combat so far. Oh, we've actually done it. We've broken through the province. So they're counterattacking into us. Probably going to lose a bunch of organization doing that. Shrink the line back down, please. Get to where you need to be. So they're going to counterattack into us, and then they're going to fail inevitably. And then I'm going to counterattack into this province. Please just finish this battle so I can counterattack into you. Okay, like that. Fantastic. You can assist on these guys. But I do think that's going to be a good time to end this episode. Thanks very much for watching. My name is Anthem. If you've enjoyed, my thumbs up. If not, do I twice thumb down. If you want to subscribe, and goodbye.